my sweetheart of the long ago. You're still my sweetheart and I love you so. My Dixie sweetheart, girl of the long ago. I bless the day we met. My Dixie sweetheart, oh how I love you so.
Around the clock, we're gonna rock to the rhythm of the beat. Down the block, around the clock, we're gonna rock. The dreams you give, the streets could talk. Wanna be somebody, be a contender. Gotta reach for the sky. If you want it, fight for it, or kiss it goodbye. It's make it or break it. Try to survive. Don't ever say never. Keep your dream alive. Around the clock, we're gonna rock to the rhythm of the beat. Down the block.
Blake, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
What's it sound like?
Sounds really good.
All right. Well, I've got the Christmas present earbuds, pods, whatever it's called, the JBLs. I've got the camera moved out here to the dark room. We've got the big screen set up, Blake. We're trying to build a little interest till we get to October, which is, what's the date, Blake?
September.
So we're what, 12 days away
Something like that, yeah.
before it starts. We're currently recording videos. I think we got the first two done. We got guests coming Sunday, Blake, that we're going to sit down with. A surprise for everybody. And tonight we're watching for the 27th time on this channel, Halloween 1. And I figured, Blake, we don't have anything else to do. We don't have jobs. Let's watch Halloween 2 as well. We may make it there. We may not. We may have people with us, Blake. We may not. But I would like to do some of these double features over the next couple of weeks as we head into October. You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with it.
All right. So, right off the bat, great legs. Hey, look, you haven't seen nothing yet.
Hey,
Look at that.
Superman releases tomorrow for streaming. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, look at that definition right there, Blake. You see that? Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, some call that definition. Yeah.
What do some other people call it?
You're like the dad on Mac and Me.
All right.
When he shoots Eric.
All right, we got Jet in the chat. We got Jim Bob that were here earlier. I don't know if they're still here.
Hey, let's quit wasting time. If we're watching two movies, we got to get going. I got to go work.
All right. We're at 7 seconds. If you're watching with us at home, hit play, Blake, right now.
I got an idea. 6-minute abs.
What somebody did 5-minute abs?
No, 6.
You can't even build up a sweat like that. Not even a mouse on a wheel, man.
Mustafa Akkad. How important is Mustafa to the horror industry, Ronnie?
I thought you was going to say Hamas. But apparently he was really important because they killed him.
Yeah.
You think it might have been Wes Craven that tried to kill him because he was jealous, or John Carpenter?
I think.
Where's Tommy Lee Wallace? Was he the suicide bomber that killed Mustafa? Dude, you can't really say. Does it say Nancy Loomis on yours?
Yeah.
PJ Souls?
Now. I'm 1 second behind you.
All right, it don't matter. Everybody's seen this movie. I'll be leaning over from time to time to do stuff like this because I want Jet to know that we love him.
Okay.
And it looks like it's working good.
We got to have him on, Ronnie. We need to make room for him on 31 Days.
Mia, Blake, Mama Mia, do you know this person?
Doesn't. I don't think so.
She says it was Erwin Yablans that killed Mustafa Guy. But here's the deal. And Pumpkins got the Appalachian Grit. So, Blake, how important, other than the first movie, was Mustafa Akkad? Because you got to go back to the horrible sequels. He was championing those terrible ideas. You know, I want Michael to cry in part 5 and get Jamie pregnant in part 6. Maybe that's why they blew him up. Haddonfield, Illinois is on my TV. If you're following along, here comes Blake. Did we talk about what everybody? Look, I was hoping we would have some people in the chat that would give us like some facts about Halloween and Halloween 2 when we watch here in a minute that we don't already know.
Did you know this takes place? The opening scene takes place in 1963.
I know that now.
Hey, why don't you tell the chat that you're growing pumpkins in your yard? Can we get a video tomorrow of the update on Ronnie growing pumpkins in his backyard? And
we're up to 25.
What are you talking about?
25 pumpkins, dude.
Seriously?
Yeah, Jed, if you want to come on for 31 days, dude, we'll bring you on. We don't care.
I thought they only grew like 2 or 3 in a patch, a small patch. 20 pumpkins back there?
We got 25 pumpkins right now. Now, some of those are the decorative pumpkins that are really small. Where do I need to look? Right here. Here's my camera.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to look right here because one of the computers right here. So some of the decorative ones.
Find the hard camera, brother.
We got like hard camera. We got like 13 of like the giant pumpkins that we're hoping to grow. I want a pumpkin to grow so big that we can make one of those Cinderella wagons. Blake, the back door is wide open.
Well, it was a simpler time, Ronnie.
And if people don't...
and Haddonfield seems to be a calm town.
Exactly. If people don't have access to Halloween 1, you can go over to Rumble, our ATGNAT podcast page, and click on a movie titled October the 31st, and you can watch along with us. You're welcome.
Yeah, I think
same thing for part 2.
I think you can illegally watch Superman on there too under our channel. So thank you, Ronnie, for everything. They
took it down. I found out that you got to name it different stuff. Shane Emerson in the house, Blake.
That's a $30 stove in 1963.
He said it was planned to be a 21-day shoot, and Carpenter got the film shot ahead of schedule.
That's an odd room for the TV to be in. You can tell this was like before TV became the centerpiece for families.
Jeff Vanian says, fun fact, Burt Reynolds sadly not in Halloween. I wish this guy right here that's leaving out of the house right now after doing work, I wish he was Burt Reynolds.
Should have been me.
Jim Bob says, I got plants ready to harvest, but they ain't pumpkins. I wonder what they could be, Blake.
He's probably talking about drugs.
Pierce says he needs your help. He says he's going to kill himself, but he don't let us call 911 because he's scared to get in trouble for taking drugs. Chat, y'all make sure to let me know when this mic goes out. What's up, Adam?
So Michael went outside without his mask?
Yeah, the mask was on the floor. Okay, that's good, Blake. You're always picking stuff up about this. So here's my question. Did he come home from trick-or-treating? Did he come home from trick-or-treating and then go back out? Did they kick him out because she had her boyfriend there and that's what made him mad? Let's go with that. Then she told him to scram. You know, when I was doing my Halloween Ends theories, you know, I leaned heavily into the house was haunted, and that's the reason Michael was trying to get back there in Halloween Kills to look out the window. And I said this one scene right here where he's stabbing Judith and he looks over at his hand doing the stabbing could possibly be him, like, looking at his hand, not knowing why he can't control it, or why is he killing his sister, and maybe some demon in the house possessed him. That would have been so much better.
Yeah.
Or would it, Blake?
That would have been stupid, brother.
Here comes the parents pulling up. They just had a hard night at bingo or wherever.
First 20 years of my life, I thought this was a young Roseanne Barr.
What would you be thinking right now?
What's going on? You know, you're 6, you're outside by yourself. Where the hell's Judith? And you got a knife in your hand.
Yeah, he didn't get very deep on those cuts. If you look at that, just that little bit of blood at the end of it.
Well, you got to wonder. I mean, a lot of questions here. Why didn't he attack them? Has that ever been asked?
Jet says, I like the idea that Michael Myers is just a regular kid until this moment happened. And Adam says he crapped his pants again. Jim Bob says, that's how I stare at the refrigerator. Okay, so Blake, the rabbit in red.
Here, Ronnie, or is this movie magic?
It's a good question. Let us know if Shane Emerson's in the chat. Let us know, was it really raining, or did they have to get Tommy Lee Wallace out there with like a sprinkler and wet the whole area down? Did you know, Blake, that the guy that played Jethro in the Beverly Hillbillies movie, he's one of these patients out here wandering around?
Diedrich Bader?
Yeah.
You didn't think I knew who that was?
That's a good pull with the name.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and Napoleon Dynamite.
Those are some magical guys.
Elf! Dude, she's smoking with both windows up. It's raining, so you know you don't have the air conditioner on because you're in Illinois and Chicago. Dude, it is hot and smoky in that car.
You don't remember the good old days of going to the restaurant, Blake, and everybody in there smoking. If you were a non-smoker in a restaurant, you're screwed. Jed said that was just PJ Spohl spitting.
They would get done eating and then light up, you know?
Yeah, they would.
Like at these buffet bars.
Blake, her matches are from the Rabbit in Red Lounge. Now, later on in the Rob Zombie movies, of course, he turned that into a strip club. Or is it supposed to be a strip club in this movie, or is it just a bar that she frequents?
I don't want to draw.
Because she looks like a bar hound.
Because I mean, anybody can give you matches, you know.
Yeah, but that's pretty specific from a lounge. Look, even if I was crazy, I wouldn't be out in the rain. Not with a nightgown on.
Go on, move.
We're at 9:38 if you guys are following along. And Loomis looks nervous.
All right, Ronnie, alternate scenario. Because of the weather, Loomis decides not to go get him that night. How long does Michael stay outside?
Great question. If they never pull up this night, he may climb over the fence to escape, Blake, because he was already outside the fence because he makes it to the car, so he was already outside the ground.
Yeah, but they all were.
Yeah, it's true. What if she would have been smart and gassed it and hit the brakes and he'd have flew off the top like Harry and the Hendersons? Andy would have made that face. Fun fact, Blake, that's Clint Howard is the stuntman that drives off.
Oh, I thought it was Clint Howard as the nurse.
No, Nick Castle was going to do it, but he couldn't drive an automatic.
He took my last pack.
Got to smoke. Carpenter's all about that smoking. I guess because he does 2 cartons a day. Hey, Blake, did you know those leaves were fake?
Yeah, I read that somewhere.
I just picture like somebody dropping it, right? John Carpenter sprinkling it over the front of the camera laying on the road.
It's Freddy Krueger dropping it.
That's true.
I'm going to be in the worst franchise ever made. Car parked on the incline. It's good brakes.
Blake, we got to add a second chair right here.
Okay.
Then me and you'll do these together.
I can't wait, man. I'm so sick of this laptop crap and that minivan crap.
Minivan.
Yeah, I didn't think you'd remember that reference.
I'm sick of that minivan crap. What is that?
I'm talking about one of them good vans, not that minivan crap. I'm gonna make you do some homework. What's up, Brett? Brett, Ronnie,
Brett's here?
celebrating a Cubs postseason, bragging about it on Facebook.
Well, I hope they lose. Go White Sox. There's Devil Whisperer van back there, Blake. That's what we need to be focused on.
It's Bill Paxton's van.
Oh, here we go, Blake. Jim Bob says he can't wait for our Dream Warriors review. Don't sleep on Freddie now. Jim Bob, you're probably going to hate both of our Nightmare on Elm Street reviews. We won't give it away, but we didn't like them. Jim Bob, I love you, dude. Thank you for supporting this channel, man. Look at the roof on that house, Blake. I mean, that house may be worse than the Myers house.
It's been through some shit, man.
No, John, to make sure that the window at the top or to the right is boarded up. And I'm going to get blown up in 22 years.
Water slide.
Water slide. What if Peter ran out of the house right now like Leatherface and tried to get him? Now that's scary. Win, that suit is way too fancy just for a normal day. His pants look too big as well.
Loomis should have had this look the whole movie. I mean, I see that he's toting his coat with him.
How'd it dry? They reckon he held it out the window? No, he don't have a car. Never mind.
He's been there overnight. And I'm sure there is a dryer in that facility, Ronnie.
Put it in the dryer. Handicapped parking. Mentally handicapped parking. We got posed by Wynn there. He knows he's coming back in 5 movies to be the Man in Black. It was all planned.
Dr. Wynn to surgery.
Dr. Wynn to surgery.
Running Man.
Dr. Wynn, report to
Captain
wardrobe.
Freedom to wardrobe. Oh, man.
All right, chat. This has been a debate forever. Is he looking at the school? Is he just surveying the whole school? Because it would make no sense to know exactly what room she's in. I would love it if somebody came out of that house he's standing in front of and said, hey, man, if it was Jim Marino to run him off or whatever his name was. What was that guy's name from Role Models? Ken Marino. Stop right there. What do you want?
Adam has a good question, Ronnie. He says, who caused more deaths, Loomis or Tommy Jarvis?
Okay, so I'm gonna pop it up there. Blake, you're gonna have to help me with these chats just because. All right, so who caused more deaths? Tommy Jarvis or Loomis? What are the body counts though, Blake? I mean, all of the deaths are blamed on Loomis, right? Because he let him escape.
You let him out.
Yeah. So all of the deaths Michael Myers did, except for the new trilogy, are Loomis's fault. Just the deaths from Part 6 on.
Why aren't you counting the new trilogy there, Ron?
Because Sartain let him out in that one.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if that never happens if it wasn't for Loomis to begin with, right?
True, but they got him back in there. But you got to look at it like this. You can't count the new trilogy, Blake, because the new trilogy wiped out the other ones, and Loomis would only be responsible for the people that died in this one.
Yeah.
And the ones that he killed in the flashback, like the cop and pretty much it. That's the reason you can't count the new trilogy. What's my mic sound like, guys, in the chat? Is that good? Jim Bob says Jarvis Part 6 alone was stacked with bodies. I think it's got to be Jarvis because Jason killed like 1 million people. I could do those monkey bars, Blake. Man, my feet would touch.
My shoulders give out.
Look at this tall fence. I guess because it's right here in the city. It looks like a crappy part of town, too, sort of like Assault on Precinct 13 where the school is. Every day, kids were abducted.
Wonder what school learned the hard way that, hey, we need a fence separating the public from the playground.
No, we need a fence separating the road from the playground because somebody come through their DUI style. They look like Terry Bradshaw driving right through the playground, almost taking some people out.
Wonder where that sign is now.
Blake, I could throw a football over those mountains.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
You have a collect call from
Dr. Loomis.
I accept.
I didn't see this when I pulled up, even though that's all clear. There's nothing to hide this truck. Of course,
Brackett doesn't like this guy. You heard how he just talked to him on the phone?
How many hobos do you think's on that train?
All of them. Why did Michael have the matches?
He didn't. Oh wow, he did because he would have to. Or possibly when she was doing the stunt driving, Blake, the matches fell to the edge of the seat, and when he got out, they just fell on the ground. But that still wouldn't make sense because you wouldn't think Michael pulled his car all the way up in there.
Guys in the chat, does Michael get credit for that kill? In real,
it could have been anybody
in the universe or in on IMDb. Does he get credit for that kill?
That was like a huge stadium in there.
Dude, it really does. Must be a 7A school.
Probably.
They would go on to be in prom night together, right?
Prom night. Everything is all right. We still haven't reviewed that. Maybe next October?
Perhaps.
Hey, if you guys go watch our Halloween Portal video, we were on this road right here.
We sure were.
Obviously, you need to watch this is the escape from the Halloween Portal. Hey, Josh, the hard guy's here. Hope everything's going well, man. Blake, didn't you tell me about that huge house he was building?
I don't think so.
Somebody did.
I said he's building a huge baby crib, but that was 2 years ago.
Reckon he got it finished?
Probably not. He's probably like that crashing out dad on Instagram, me and you follow.
What if he got out right now and ran towards him after he hit the brake?
What if he was a clown in a cornfield?
Guys, Clown in the Cornfield, day 4, October the 4th. We're going to follow up Clown in the Cornfield.
Damn, Michael, it's not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
With Blood Shack. Those are 2 days back to back in October.
Right.
Adam, you'll be very surprised. You'll be very, very surprised. I watched it the other night for the first time. First time watch, as the kids call it.
Wallace says leave at 7. I'll be screwing at 7:03.
Look at that grass over there. It needs to be cut.
Yep. Need that kid on YouTube that goes and gets yelled at for cutting people's grass for free.
Yeah. Get out of here. I would not ever yell at anybody for cutting my grass for free. This town looks awful white.
Why is that?
I'm talking about the houses.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Not a lot of color with the houses.
Yeah, it's the same color scheme for the houses. Is that turnips planted right there?
Gotta love the front yard garden.
Michael's going to circle around, and he'll be waiting behind the shrubbery. John, film it. But where'd he go? Where'd he go? Mustafa? Would he turn and run? John, trust me. When the Jamie Lee look around corner, he gone. And that is cinema.
What did Mustafa say as the helicopter was going down, Ronnie?
Should have got a live chicken. Was it a no? He wasn't killed in a helicopter crash.
Yeah, he was.
He was killed in a suicide bombing.
Oh, okay.
Unless he was the suicide.
I might be thinking of Kobe.
Was he the suicide bomber? I mean, was he in the helicopter going down? I mean, I thought he was like. I pictured him like standing in a bus, and one of those guys ran and jumped on the bus and blew it up.
I seriously think he was in a helicopter and they fired a rocket at him. I think
really
one of the Musk rockets got him.
Well, it's better than one of them rockets in the pocket.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. He might not be dead. Josh Harguy says, check out Blood Gnome and Dark Side of the Moon. Both. Didn't Boz tell us about Dark Side of the Moon?
I think Ozzy did.
Jim Bob says, just watched Witchboard 2024 last night. Don't bother. QVC was more intense. Just watch QVC.
Witchboard.
There goes the neighborhood. He committed a jihad. Yeah, it's called Halloween 5 and 6. Much worse than him blowing up a school or something. John, I'm going to need all of this wet and do something about the sidewalk. Look how nasty Jamie Lee's house is right here. Okay, Jim Bob's coming in with some facts, Blake. Jim Bob says, I think him and his daughter died in a plane crash. Not sure, but thought I read that. 9/11, Blake.
Yeah.
Happened.
It's too bad that that Tom Hanks character wasn't the pilot. He'd have landed that shit.
Tom Hanks. What are we talking about?
You know, guy from the boat.
Josh and Hargott says, "Where's Ronnie at? Playboy Mansion?" You know what we're gonna do, Jamie Lee? We're gonna make sure we got that hat in one of those scenes in that 2018 movie. And Annabelle doll over there. See, that ties in, Blake. The whole place is haunted. Was Tom Hanks in the Sully movie, Adam?
Yes, he was Sully, and he was also driving the boat where I'm the captain now.
You're right. He did land that plane on the water.
Dude, if there's a biography to be made, it's him and Mark Wahlberg fighting over it.
All I can think about now that somebody said the Playboy Mansion is Dragnet with Tom Hanks and Dan Aykroyd, and Dabney Coleman plays like a ripoff Hugh Hefner, and the name of his magazines are called Bait. And he's like, he talks with a list. I got about $2 million in that bait out there. So Dan Aykroyd hits him with the slime. You slime. We'll give him little bit pictures on the wall. It's almost like a freaking those wallets. It's like somebody's ID up there. We got a heart in a corner. What is this? That's from Carpenter's house.
Pickleball.
All right, Robert England, pick these leaves up. Dude, you should have seen my wife in here trying to set this camera up for me. I said, I just wanted to look like I'm in Barstool and I'm watching a movie. I'm tired of seeing myself in the screen. I just want to be sitting here, watching my TV, talking to the people in the chat, talking to my brother, enjoying a nice, relaxing day, night, whatever time it is. Jamie Lee Curtis is Lori in Prom Night. Hey, if Jamie Lee Curtis is in Night of the Demons, does that make it better?
I think if Jamie Lee's in any horror movie in the 80s, it's better. Except for Friday the 13th.
What role could Jamie Lee Curtis have played in '88 for Night of the Demons?
Scuzz? What was his name?
Not Scuzz. What's his name? The pig one.
Yeah.
Let's party. All right, Blake. Let's get back in the Wayback Machine. We'll do that in just a second. I want to watch this Loomis scene. He drives up with his BMW or whatever this is. And this dude's wearing a Canadian tuxedo. Grass has grown up all over this nasty cemetery. I would be pissed.
A lot of people I know are getting good gigs cutting cemeteries on the weekend.
Adam says she could have played this in the movie. Gosh, she does look like Deacon Frost. I'm sorry, we can't find Judas' grave because the grass is too high. The Pope must be buried there. Look at the size of that one. Loomis should have hit him with the monsoon. Watch your language.
This is a real graveyard, right? How come none of our Halloween buddies who visit sets and stuff have been to this graveyard? Brett, you still in the chat? Where's this graveyard at?
They ain't about that life.
Sean Clark, you still in the chat?
Because they're strong, Adam. He's really strong. I like the theory that he tied the car to it and drug it out of there. Like when Boss Man drug the Big Show in his daddy's casket down the road.
If they just keep driving, does Michael keep driving? Who runs out of gas first?
God, they should have just drove to Russellville.
Yeah. Or just drive back to whatever the hospital is.
He follows them all the way there. You think he realizes about halfway there what's going on
Maybe.
and turns around? Looks like two different cars here, Blake. When it shows Jamie Lee, it doesn't look like Loomis's car back there.
My dad's gone.
Now, on Reddit, they were arguing this was a random break-in, that this wasn't Michael. That's what they were trying to argue.
I could buy that.
I got to go creep on the lady in the radio.
This scene, I will argue. I know this is the greatest horror movie of all time. Blah 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 blah. This scene was not needed with the break-in at the store. All they had to do is see the sheriff, her dad, on the side of the road, pull over and talk, and then have Loomis approach him, and then we see Michael in the background. We didn't need the sirens going off.
Yeah, and plus it kills the plot of the movie. Why are you just now finding out this place got broke into? If Michael stole knives, Halloween mask, and rope from out of there, that alarm's been going off all day. And we've established that most of the houses are painted white in this town. So you would think they would know immediately when there's a robbery. I always love this scene where Michael pulls up behind him. Loomis is such an idiot. Also looks like he's got a corduroy jacket on. You know what Seinfeld said about that, Blake?
Corduroy!
I never heard of corduroy! It's funny.
Let's get high and go, babysit.
I hope yours is better quality than mine. I got so many electronics going right now. My TV's all fuzzy.
I want to dance.
I knew it.
So we never got Ben Tramer mentioned or Dick Baxter mentioned in the Blumhouse versions. No,
True.
I'm sorry. Will Patton did mention Ben Tramer, but we didn't get a character or picture or anything.
Yeah, Officer Hawkins, who was hitting on high school girls.
Well, back then it was acceptable.
That's true.
Back when you could settle down with a 14-year-old.
Shmup says, my uncle smiles at my girlfriend the same way. The sun drops fast in Haddonfield, Blake.
So Michael walking around in a mask all night on Halloween, any chance he ended up with some candy?
Great question. I don't know if he's got a bag.
You get candy.
Nick Castle said, all I did was walk around. I guess they think I walk like a crazy person.
Wish I had this in 4K like Darren and Bud.
Why? Adam said no Officer Hunt in the new series was a crime.
Yeah, that's true. Ronnie, you and I love the Will Patton character.
In part 1 and 2. I love the Will Patton character in part 1 and 2.
If you erase that character and replace it with Hunt, how do you feel about it? Like Hunt is the rookie on that night in the flashback.
It wouldn't have bothered me because I'm a huge Hunt fan. I love Michael, but I think that would have gave people more ammunition to complain. I thought this didn't have anything to do with part 2. It wouldn't have bothered me though. He's actually my second favorite cop in all these movies, or the original, I should say, before the new trilogy. I think the guy from part 4, and then Hunt, I like him better than Brackett.
Yeah, I definitely like Hunt. I like the actor.
Yeah.
I gotta look up and see what else he was in.
Probably Little House on the Prairie. Everybody following along or just got here? We're at 37 minutes and 22 seconds.
All right, born in 1944, Ronnie, Deputy Hunt was played by Hunter Von Leer.
That sounds like a vampire hunter.
Some stuff you may know him by: History of the World, Part 1.
Nope.
Under the Boardwalk.
Nope.
He played a surfer in the 1979 movie Steel.
Nope. Give me Steel.
He was officer number 4 in the West Wing movie.
What, there's a West Wing movie?
It just says The West Wing, 1999.
Yeah, it's a TV show.
Are you sure? Yeah, 100%.
I'm positive. I watch it all the time.
He was in an episode of In the Heat of the Night. He was in an episode of Quantum Leap, one of my favorite shows.
He plays a retarded kid.
I'm retarded.
All right. He said he was a trolley or a henchman in something.
He was in Dallas, Magnum PI. I mean, he did some work.
He got paid.
He's in an episode of Chips.
Did just enough to go broke.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Look at a vein on the side of Loomis's head when he turned it.
He played a policeman in the Mel Brooks movie I've never heard of, High Anxiety.
I think that's a pretty good movie. I've never seen it.
I need to check that out. He was in a lot of stuff in the early 70s, man. I wonder if he goes to these conventions.
Probably.
You don't ever see nobody getting their picture taken with Hunt.
Just in magazines.
Loomis would be 105 years old today.
He'd never make it. Wonder what Nick Push is doing right now.
You ever look up at the moon and wonder if somebody else is looking at the moon with you?
All the time.
So Tommy's an astronaut for Halloween?
Is it an astronaut or is it? Yeah, it's got to be an astronaut because it's got the American patch there.
Never noticed that.
Also looks like he's got some kind of space gun on the side right there. Would have been great if Michael would have wore a NASA helmet instead of the white mask.
Having fun? Never mind, I'm sure you are.
Fun fact, Blake, when it shows the lower torso here with the dog, that's John Carpenter's body.
Camel toe.
Beautiful scene right here. The light off the side of the mask.
Lindsay, get this dog out of the kitchen right now.
I've had to watch this chick on the Housewife show so much the last month, man.
She's still on it?
Well, no, she watches old stuff.
Josh the Hard guy said, locked in my basement for Nick Push. Jim Bob says, Nick says strip club getting beat up by the late shift. Remember that Monster Squad review, Black?
Yeah, of course.
Where all we did was laugh about Nick Push walking back from the strip club the next morning. He walked like Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That was a good review. That's what we should be watching right now instead of Halloween.
There's still time. I always thought he was looking at me right there. I think going to a strip club with Nick Push is on my bucket list.
Only if he gets beat up.
Well, he's gonna get beat up.
Dude can really take a punch.
If it's guys, I got to step in and help him. But if he's getting his ass beat by strippers, I'm just gonna let it happen.
He tries to take the money back.
But as soon as the bouncer steps in, that's when I'm like, "Whoa, touch me and I'll sue." Why does Michael do this?
That's what I was fixing to ask. It's almost like he's trying to lure her outside, but when she's outside, he doesn't take advantage and kill her. Lindsay's thinking about how she's going to be that meme with that cat for the rest of her life. I'll just go ahead and say it, Blake. The reality TV shows were the downfall of this country.
Oh, yeah.
And the Kardashians and the Real Housewives and the shows like that made it even worse.
You think so?
I think so.
What was the first reality show? Was it Real World?
Yeah, but all those reality shows like Survivor and stuff hit about the same time. This was after the Real World, obviously. And then they saw the huge ratings for Survivor, and then everything after that was just reality. Reality
competition shows.
Yeah. Which led to reality shows with weirdos we got to watch.
I have a
Train
German
wrecks.
Shepherd. I look forward to doing this one day. John Carpenter, known huge fan of Howard Hawks.
Lincoln Hawks? He's definitely a huge fan. He stole his theme title screen from him.
Yeah. Ronnie, what's your favorite reality show?
Hold on. What's up, Allie? Allie's in the chat, Blake. Jim Bob says he digs knee-high socks. And Adam says Survivor. Allie says she agrees, not a fan of reality TV. And Jim Bob says The Thing is better than Halloween. And I agree, Jim Bob. The Thing is John Carpenter's probably masterpiece. Either that or Big Trouble in Little China.
I can agree with that about The Thing. I don't get how some people will say The Fog is just as good as Halloween. I don't get that at all.
Our boy loves it.
I know.
Darren loves The Fog, and I can sort of agree with Darren. There are certain days where The Fog, to me, is just as good as Halloween. The Fog does just as good of. I can't talk. Just had a stroke.
Good as
That's the reason I'm in this chair, guys. By the way, it's not that I'm trying to do like Barstool and have a new setup. I had a stroke. I'm immobile. So, like Curly from the Three Stooges when he had a stroke. Anyway, they use music and mood in The Fog possibly better than they do here in Halloween. Possibly. I'm not saying this for a fact.
Hey, you know how everybody's scared AI is taking over and all that? They always compare it to the movie Terminator and like iRobot and stuff.
Yeah.
How come they never bring up Short Circuit? Because I mean, that was like one of the OGs of him becoming self-aware.
That is true, but he was nice. He was never going to take over the world. He just wanted input.
Input.
Part 2, when they had Lenny or Squiggy, I think it was Lenny from Lenny and Squiggy, and still had the guy that married Michelle Pfeiffer, and he was in brown face. And then you had Max as the bad guy.
I mean, Lynn's
I was
gonna
reading
hear
something the
you
other
when you're in
day,
the
Blake.
kitchen. She's not going to hear you from the laundry room.
I was reading something the other day, Blake. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Cocoon,
No.
but they
Yeah.
said it's almost impossible to find the movie Cocoon now. They were like trying to create a conspiracy theory about it. Look at
Jim
Michael
Bob-
tilting his head back and forth like a moron back there.
Jim Bob Mahoney was in Short Circuit along with the weirdo from Breakfast Club
No, yes. Mahoney was in Short Circuit.
and the guy
And
from
Cocoon.
the Indian.
Mahoney was in Cocoon as well. No, I'm not serious. I didn't have a stroke. I'm sitting here because I want to sit here. Calm down.
The name of
Jim
this
Bob,
episode is Different Strokes.
1,000%, Jim Bob. The opening campfire scene from The Fog is amazing.
Okay. Jim Bob and Ronnie. That campfire scene or Friday the 13th campfire scene?
Woo! Now that's why we're doing the stream, Blake, because you're bringing it. I'm going to say, just because it's so iconic, the Friday the 13th. I'm a Friday the 13th homer. But that, oh my goodness, that it may be better than it though. That old guy from Scrooge, I know he's probably famous from a lot of other stuff, but I know from Scrooge and The Fog, he does such a great job. I'm scared every time he does that. I mean, every time I watch it. Old drunken scoutmaster out there telling horror stories. 11:25.
Time to get molested.
Go to sleep.
Canteen boy.
What is that?
What are you doing? Jolly time popcorn.
Jim Bob says gut response is The Fog. Adam says Friday all day, and Jim Bob said the old man's voice edges it out. That's what I'm going with too.
Yeah.
The old man's voice is. I'm tonight on September, whatever the date is, Blake. I'm going with The Fog is the better fire scene.
Remember that question to ask Darren and Frank Sunday, Ronnie.
Okay.
Put that in the book.
Oh well, they're gonna be too busy complaining about Blood Shack.
Blood Shack, baby blood.
Baby Blood Shack. Did you get that AI song made?
No, it hadn't started.
Might want to get on that. I could. Look to the left right there, Blake. Quaker Oats. You ever ate any?
I don't think so, ever.
I think I've eaten Quaker Oats. That's oatmeal, right?
I don't
Obviously.
think I've ever had an oat.
I think I've had oatmeal a couple of times. My wife's a big health nut. I think she brought, before I beat it out of her, I think she brought some oatmeal with her when she first moved in. I was like, this ain't grits. Looks like grits. It ain't grits. But I'm still going to eat it and complain.
Yeah.
Me too, Allie. Me too. What's Adam talking about? Half naked Ted.
During the Friday 13th campfire scene.
Oh, it's true. He does have a good body. Jim Bob said that was where the old man loaded the marshmallows with Tylenol PMs. You know what, Blake? I wish all this little teasing that Michael does, I wish it would have all backfired on him and he couldn't have killed anybody. Like from out of nowhere,
He didn't have a stomach for it.
Out of nowhere, Loomis sneaks up on him and puts him in a rear naked choke. You will go down. We're looking for pumpkins this big out of the patch, Blake. Out of the Ronnie and I can't say my wife's name. The Ronnie and his wife patch right there. That's what we're looking at. Huge pumpkins like that.
When you gonna upload my Pamela Voorhees video I made 2 months ago?
There was one?
Yeah.
Blake made a Pamela Voorhees video, guys, and I've been so busy I haven't been able to upload it. I will get to it, I promise. You want me to go do it right now?
Yeah, work on that right now.
Blake, I had my little portable mics that we're going to use, but it turns out these little JBL headsets right here are going to work okay till they go dead, I guess.
Good deal.
We got gas back here. What if she would have poured that gas in the car and burned it on fire while he's laying in the back? Why would he lock the door? What is the point in locking the door, Blake?
So you think he's in it already and locked the door?
Well, what sense would it make? How else did he get in?
Passenger side.
Okay, well, there you go.
This is back in the day when you don't push a button. If you want to lock the doors, you got to either lean over or get out, walk around, put the key in.
And plus, she had to go back anyway because she didn't have the keys. Didn't John Carpenter leave his wife for her?
Probably.
Somebody in the chat, help me out. Allie says oats and grits are disgusting. That's not correct.
Grits are really good.
Jim Bob says he thinks of Wilford Brimley every time of Quaker Oats.
Surprised Paul didn't have a role in the new trilogy.
He said he also starred in the thing, 6 Degrees of Wilford Brimley. Jim Bob is like predicting the future, Blake, when we are in October and we do 6 Degrees of Saved by the Bell.
Wow. Yeah, Jim Bob don't know that's coming, does he?
Yeah, he just sort of just fell into it. Adam says he never ate a grit, and he needs to get on that. You do, dude. Grits are good.
So where do we need to send him, Ronnie? Do we need to send him to Waffle House to get grits, or?
Well, I can send him to the grocery store. He can get some of those.
He's not going to make them right, though, himself the first time.
No, it's real simple. You get the instant grits. You put 2 packs in a bowl, 1 cup of water in the microwave for a minute, and then make sure you put some butter in there. They're great, and some salt.
And eat it with bacon or a biscuit. And
Hey, it's real good if you fry up some real crispy bacon and crush it in the grits. Also, if you want to take a fried egg and mix it in the grits, that's good too.
Allie, don't you worry. October's all planned out. We've gotten started. We got 2 days down.
Yeah, we got days 1 and 2 done, Allie. We're going to record days 3 and 4 Saturday, and then we're going to record day 5 on Sunday. We're going to have Frank and Darren with us, and then we'll get started with the rest of them. The plan is always this. I love the scene, Blake. Him just walking around the front of the house, kicking the door in, taking her in there.
He does kick it in, don't he?
Yeah, setting up the masterpiece. What was I talking about? Usually, back in our audio days, we would get through with October way before October. But with these videos and with everybody being super busy, we like to at least get 10 to 15 days ahead if we can. That way we've got room for error. And plus, with this year, with me having a different job, thanks to Darren, we can also add some lives in if we wanted to. Like if we were doing, Captain Carl saves the USS Minnow, and it's on October the 17th, but we hadn't had a chance to record it, we can just hop on for 15 minutes and talk about it.
DSS Minnow.
Well, Allie, I don't know if we have a schedule for when we're going live. I can tell you this. We're going to do more of these double features to try to build up, anticipation for October for the 8 people that watch our channel. So next week, we will be watching Halloween 4 and 5. Now, that's either going to be next Thursday. I don't think it will be. Most likely, it'll be a Wednesday next week. It's all on Blake's schedule. Because, Blake, I want any excuse to set this room up like this right now from now on. I may just do all podcasts like this from now. Sitting in this chair, Blake. This may be me from now on. Now, we're sitting in the back room on a desk. I'm going right here all the time.
So if I was over there, what would I use as a mic?
I've got those portable mics, Blake, that we can put into the camera, and both of us have a portable mic.
Would I bring my laptop over there just to use my camera but mute my mic?
We wouldn't need your camera if we're both sitting in a chair right here.
I didn't know if you want to do multiple angles.
Well, it sounds like a lot of work.
It does, don't it?
Mm-hmm. We've got this little love seat right here that we'll just move out here. We'll both be sitting on a love seat.
Why they call it the love seat?
I just throw these legs up like this, and we're going to have like 50,000 viewers. Right? That's why Jim Bob's here. Jim Bob said oats are good if
they are apple and cinnamon.
This dude gonna say he hates grits, Blake.
Yeah,
but he loves oats. It's a different kind of human. Allie says she's Team Tina, which she's got all these bad takes tonight, Blake.
Well, they can't all be winners.
Where did Loomis pee?
Here's the man of the hour.
All right, I'll be back.
Where you going? Uh-oh. He's going to close the door so we can't hear.
Then you rip my clothes off. Then we rip Lindsay's clothes off. Yeah, I think I got it. Totally.
Drinking and driving. What a nice time. That is such a nice van. How much did Bob's van cost in 1978? $1,500? Allie Girl says, I still hadn't watched Weapons. Neither have I. Ronnie and my boys went to go see it in theater, and they liked it. Jim Bob says, bet Bob's gut on Brute or Canoe. Allie, you think his van cost $12,000 in 78? That can't be right. It is nice. It's a pretty blue color, but $12,000? Imagine how pissed off Michael is. He comes downstairs after setting up Annie's dead body, possibly done for the night. That's debatable. And there's 2 more hoodlums in his house. There he is, the reveal. I bet he got something to drink. Where's the drink?
There's been here.
There it is.
I love how you love talking about the drink.
I can't hear you anymore now. There it is. Hey, whatever you just did, I don't think the one in your right ear is working.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't hear you good until you picked that one up.
Maybe only one of them have a microphone.
Is that a fact?
I don't know. You hear me good now?
Yeah, I hear you good now. Hey, look, how off is Allie here? I asked how much Bob's van cost in 78 because it looks like a brand new van, nice blue. She said $12,000.
Looks like something Reno Hightower painted too. It's got all those good designs on it.
It's really cool.
The price of a big van like that was probably $9,000, $10,000 in '78. Blake,
So she's close.
look it up and see.
I was thinking like 3,500.
You might be right.
I'm gonna ask Chat GPT.
How much was a van down by the river in 1978?
A new full-size American van in 1978, like a Ford Econoline, Chevy van,
Ford
or
Fusion.
Dodge Tradesman, generally cost about $4,500 to $6,500, depending on options.
Adam, you got to see some. Josh, Bob's van looks like it smells like crappy beer, desperation, and swamp. That's great. Jim Bob says his mom had the same glasses as Bob. That's the comment of the night.
Adjusted for inflation, that would be anywhere from $23,000 to $33,000 today.
Never be able to buy it. Good call,
That's
Blake.
nice.
All vehicles were $3,500. Like Bob's taking a weird angle right here. I really don't understand what's happening.
It looks like he's avoiding the coot and going to the mattress. And I'll say this, Bob is ugly without the glasses. I've never noticed him.
It's one of the rare cases where glasses make somebody better looking. It looks like a Von Erich without the glasses.
Dude. Bob Von Erich. And it's a tragedy, too, what happens to him at such a young age.
He was the first Von Erich to go. Who brings a pumpkin into the house and lights a candle in it?
Okay, so what's the name of this family, Ronnie?
The Strodes.
The Wallaces.
Yeah.
Wallaces have been getting a lot of heat over the years about having a pumpkin upstairs. Do we not think Michael did that?
No, he didn't do that.
Oh, okay. All he did was carry a tombstone up there.
Yeah, don't be ridiculous.
I'm officially stamping this. I'm giving Michael the credit of carrying a pumpkin up to the bedroom and lighting it.
That makes it super creepy if he did it.
The fact that he did it in another bedroom, too. He didn't do it in the same bedroom that Annie was in.
This is not the bedroom Annie's in?
Well, she would be in the middle of them, Ronnie.
Well, I thought maybe he hadn't set her up yet.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. You think they did it on top of her?
She's between the mattress and the box spring. We need Tim Roth to run in and say, there's a dead who in the mattress.
Jason Drawn in the house, Ronnie.
Hey, he sent me a message earlier. He was asking for money.
Did he really?
I'm joking. He wasn't asking for money. What's up, Jason? I hope everything's going good. He was actually checking on us, Blake, to make sure we were okay. Jim Bob says Bob was faster than Usain Bolt. Bob the Bullet.
Bullet Bob?
Bullet Bob.
I see more Quaker Oats.
Bob said he's not getting paid by the hour. You know, everybody always talks, Blake, about how, much of a monster and menacing Michael is, when the bottom line is Michael doesn't square up on anybody in this movie. He jumps out of the closet here on a guy that he knows can probably take him. Now Bob's got to take those left hands, and he's got to chop that hand off his throat. He's got to use them legs to kick.
He needs to work the body, but the officer did try to work the body in the flashback, and it didn't work.
It's true. I'll see you, Bob. He died quick from that stab.
One of the better deaths in the franchise.
Awful feet, too.
No blood dripping.
Nope. And he's breathing. And moving.
I ain't breathing.
He's moving. I never noticed that before.
Dude, his mouth just moved.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I did.
This movie sucks. It's time for round
What if
two.
he got a running start and dove on the bed? I'm next. His head's shaking too, Blake. Look at that blanket shaking.
Dude, he can't see nothing. You know it?
Yeah.
You bet your athlete, though.
Dude, he's shaking like old Blue's legs when he's trying to piss. Like, seriously, Blake, he doesn't even attack PJ Souls here. He doesn't even attack Linda head on. He lets her go do something else and he sneaks up on her. He's a sneak attacker.
He's just staring, you know?
Mm-hmm. Josh the Horror Guy says, my question is, why didn't Lori try and call the cops during this movie?
Because she didn't want to ruin her good friend, her friend's good time.
See, now here he comes.
They already think she's a square, Josh. If she calls the cops on them while they're over there trying to drink and screw, then she don't have any friends anymore.
Jimbo said, hard as squirrel teeth. Adam says, IQ 1. I don't know what that means. It's like ICQ. The old internet days. There's probably no telling how many like predators I was friends with back when I was a teenager on ICQ that also they were girls.
ICQ. Wow.
Yeah.
Is that still like a thing? I'm gonna download it.
Dude, there's got to be an ICQ app. You would think so.
As of June 26, 2024, ICQ is officially shut down.
What year?
Last year.
They shut it down last year? Should have jumped back on.
Dude, we would have went live from ICQ. Golly, man.
That's a terrible blue color, too, for that van.
See, I like that. I thought it looked really good.
That's too blue. It's like that weirdo extra set in Scream. It's too red. It's too blue. Hey, Blake, was there any truth to that on social media? People in the chat, was there any truth to that on social media that was the official Scream teaser that's coming? Or was that just fake?
I have no idea what you're saying.
Is my mic not working?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I ran across what would appear to be the Scream teaser that's supposed to be coming out, but it was probably just something created by a fan because it's easy to do that now. What an idiot. Loomis spots the car. Literally just had to turn around to his 7 o'clock.
Allie, Adam, Jim, Josh, Jet, Jason, what y'all have for supper tonight?
Turkey meatballs.
Have you seen the YouTube video of the guy finding this car?
This car?
Yeah.
No, what happened?
He found it like in a barn or something, completely restored it, and now he takes it to all these conventions.
What an idiot.
Grilled chicken.
Who had grilled chicken? Oh, Adam had Taco Bell. My wife loves Taco Bell. Oh, Jim Bob, Nashville hot chicken pizza. It could be bad, but it could be good at the same time. I think I could eat any kind of pizza.
What is that from? Like a specialty place, or?
Now, he probably made it. That dude.
Adam, what'd you get at Taco Bell? A
Crunch
gordita?
wrap.
You're telling me you don't like that van?
I just think I don't like the blue. But I mean, I'm not If I get in it and if it'll start, I'll drive it because my vehicle don't start half the time. John, I want the fans on Jamie Lee's hair. I want it flowing locks.
I gotta Google this place Jim Bob's talking about.
Pickles and ranch. Get out of here. Nobody likes pickles.
See, we
Fun fact, Chad. My uncle says
in the South.
My uncle says picker.
How do you say that, Ronnie? Donatos? Donato?
I had a perfect line, but I forgot his name. What's the guy from? It's Thanatos.
Anyway, however you say it, I'm gonna say Donatos Pizza is a Columbus-style pizza restaurant chain headquartered in Ohio. 176 stores in 12 states. Wow.
Hell, that sounds good. Donatos sounds like the way a mentally handicapped person would say tomatoes. Make sure you put onions and Donatos on that burger.
I need more Donatos. All right, so now I got to look at the Nashville hot chicken pizza.
Cheesy double beef burrito. He said it's got pickles on it, dude. I'm out with pickles.
Ooh, I'm finna send you a picture of it, Ronnie. I don't think you're out once you see it.
It's got pickles. I don't do pickles.
You don't do pickles?
I don't do pickles. Also, we don't do air conditioner in this room. I got fans going. Can you hear these fans going?
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
Dude, that looks really good.
Dude, I got to pull them pickles off, though. Look, it's my type of pizza. It's thin. It's crunchy. It looks burnt. I love it. But I can deal with the peppers. But those pickles, dude, when I get the Popeye's chicken sandwich, and don't get me wrong, I can eat 6 at a time. Popeye's chicken sandwiches. I have to take the pickle off because I can't.
I just went to boring.com and saw grilled chicken Allie's dinner. Easy double beef burrito.
Basic.com.
Ooh, that's not a good look.
Jimbo says he didn't think he'd like it, but it's awesome with pickles. That looks good.
You think that?
I can make you one of those, Adam. It'd be much better.
It needs to be a good crunch, though. We need a crunch.
I can put a crunch in it. You got to ride over though, Adam.
You put some Fritos in it?
Well, I just take a tortilla and fry it up.
Leave it out for a few days?
Yeah. Can you imagine if she'd have walked in and they would have still been going at it upstairs and she's yelling at them?
Yeah.
What does she do if she walks in and they're getting it?
She walks out, disgusted.
Probably.
I love, dude. It don't matter what I post on X. Mitch Nemo's gonna like it. And that picture of our dad's ass that I just put on there, he liked it.
I can't believe Nemo's not in here. I do a piss poor job of promoting when we go live, or either people just don't come no more. That's what she said.
Mm. I gotta send this link out to Twitter.
What if she opened the door and was like, everybody was sitting there live and said, surprise. Even Michael. And he tells the gang, I need a ride back to Smith Grove. Thank y'all.
Thank y'all. It was a good time.
Yeah, it's the same bedroom, Blake.
Same bedroom. Good call. So where was Annie?
He packs her in the closet, don't he? Or did she come swinging? No, she's packed in the closet and Bob comes swinging.
I thought Linda was in the closet.
Oh, you talking about where was Annie when they were doing it? I don't know. It's probably another room.
Just a swinging. We love that joke.
Swinging. No blood dripping on his face, though. Linda blinked twice.
Eyes open, idiot. Who dies with their eyes open?
Okay, what's Michael going to do if she just ran down the stairs like a normal person? He's hiding in the dark.
He had to have missed on purpose, and that makes
No.
sense for him to do that.
Dude, you were there when Mitch Nemo and them were all live on Rumble. And I made the best argument you're going to hear. In this movie, every one of Michael's victims are stationary or they're not moving at all. That was the first time he had to move and swing a knife. And he just happened to miss. And he does it a lot because the actual person is moving and trying to fight back and escape and not just sitting there for him to pounce on or have their back turned. And they saw this, and when they made 2018, they added that in there. Michael doesn't come after Judy. What's her name? What's Lori's daughter's name? Judy?
Yeah.
Is it Judy? No.
Judy Greer.
Okay, what was her name in the movie?
Allison.
She did. I'll find out. Don't worry. Somebody in the chat, help me out. Karen. Her name was Karen in the movie, and he doesn't come downstairs after Karen until she starts acting like she's scared and helpless. This guy is my favorite person in the whole movie. He shut the blinds, cut the light out. Jim Bob says Linda's eyes was cocked like a pistol. All right, Michael's walking across the road, Blake, and a car hits him, and it's Loomis. Loomis had an extra set of keys for his car. Loomis gets out, puts him in the back, takes him back to Smith's Grove. Michael's legs are broke, so he can't do nothing. Or Michael's standing in the road and Loomis runs over him, and like Michael's under the car, you know, where there's sparks and stuff going, like in those movies when you run over something, and he takes him all the way back to Smith's Grove like that.
I wish we could have seen Michael coming in the window.
She tried to call 911 right there, whoever asked that question earlier. She just tried to call 911. Jim Bob says he does that when Jehovah's Witnesses show up. And Adam says Crazy Ralph hits him with his bike. Wait a minute, wrong movie.
Ball game.
I love that Michael does the flare flop right here. Does Michael have multiple knives on him, Blake?
Yeah.
Look at his leg cocked back right here like Lloyd Christmas falling on the tarmac. I mean, obviously, he's doing the fake fall for theatrics. So why have your leg kicked behind you like that? Or is the pain so bad that he just passed out from it?
That's the way she goes.
I'm walking these streets and I don't even have a cop. Blake, if you had to cast Halloween right now for a remake. Who's your Loomis?
Lou Horry.
That's a good pick.
You, Lori.
Yeah.
I want you to go down to the Krugers. Tell them to call the police.
Get out here now, Casey Becker. What kind of tree is that back there, Blake? It looks like some kind of swamp thing.
It's got toilet paper in it, Ronnie. It's been rolled.
Oh. Somebody put a ninja thing around that little shrub. Back upstairs. Blake, I bet if you posted something like pro-trans or something on X, that Mitch wouldn't like that.
You want me to? Just to test
it. Yeah, tell him our dad's trans and we're proud of him and see if he likes it. Post that picture of Dad's leg again and say that our dad got beat up at a pro-trans rally and we're just here to support him.
And see what Mitch says.
See if Mitch likes it.
Michael's not getting around good.
And then if Mitch asks what's our problem, we tell him it's a Trans Am rally and he got beat up because he touched somebody's car. No, Michael's not moving good at all. But if you go back and look at when Michael was going after Linda, he wasn't walking very good then either. Look who's in the chat, Blake. Look who's got home from the club. What's going on, Nick?
Hi, Nick. Let's see. He's East Coast, right?
Is he? Is he an hour ahead of us? It's 10, so yeah.
I think he's in that part of Florida.
I wonder why he's not in bed.
He just got home.
If we make it through part 2, Blake, it'll be a miracle.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it. They're already beating on the door behind me.
Are they really?
Just like Michael shaking the closet in the movie. That's what they're doing to the door back there.
Nick says he's in bed. I just picture him sitting there like Kramer, and he's got the phone right next to his face. Are they really wanting to get in there to go to sleep, Blake?
Yeah.
You better shut it down?
I am, yeah. Sorry. I know that wasn't part of the plan.
Well, I'm not staying without you.
Ooh.
We'll just have to make sure we start the next stuff. I love that we call it a double feature. We'll watch one movie. That'd be the gimmick, Blake.
Okay.
Next week, we'll call it a double feature. We'll just watch part 4.
It's over.
You can say what you want, Blake, but that freaking clothes hanger stayed with him forever.
If she steps on his belly right now, do we get the squeak sound effect?
Well, the problem with this is she needed to do exactly what that chick from Final Exam did and just start stabbing him over and over.
Drop the knife.
Blake, where does this rank in most iconic scenes in horror history? What's about to happen here in a minute?
Top 10.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it's no argument. It's got to be in the top 10.
I had to see your face. Turn to look. Jim Bob said the insider at the casino must have been out. Jim Bob says top 10.
This is how they trained the wrestler Kane to set up by watching this.
Guys in the chat, hopefully you guys won't be too mad at us when we shut it down after this one. Next time we'll start earlier. We'll get you guys something to do. Me and Blake may actually do a riff and put it up for all the members.
So Ronnie, what if Loomis doesn't hear this?
Keeps walking. And she gets strangled to death.
She gets strangled to death, and then what?
Well, he's gonna set her up in that house. Well, homeboy's on his last legs right now. We can do all that boogeyman talk and all that other crap, Blake. But homeboy's on his last legs right now. He can barely walk. He's got stabbed in the eye. He's got one eye. He's got a stab wound to the chest. You know, he's gonna be hunting up Smith Grove here in about 20 minutes anyway.
She could get away from him right here. I'm not giving her
Yes,
enough
she
credit.
could. You're right. You're right. Hey, that's the dude from Pat and Brett's podcast.
Yeah, it is.
Once again, Loomis doesn't even know that that's Michael.
He got a pretty good look at him right then. Imagine a doctor you love for 15 years, Ronnie, just shot you.
Yeah, he's trying to make me better, and now he's killing me.
Some doctor.
Okay, so everybody in the chat's agreeing with us, Blake. They got to go to bed too, so nobody's going to be too mad. We're coming up on it, guys. Loomis is going to look out the window.
He's going to look
Michael's
at the
gonna-
balcony, Ron.
Oh, my bad. Michael's going to be gone. It's like they said in Red Heat when the black guy had a gun to Jim Belushi's head, and he tells Arnold Schwarzenegger that Victor's in the other room. If you try anything crazy, your friend here, he going to be gone. And Jim Belushi looks at Arnold and goes, "You hear that?" I like it better with the Linkin Park music.
He could be there. He could be there.
I wish they show his room at Smith's Grove, and he's there laying down.
Thinking.
Yeah, like Dobie Gillis.
All right, so that's Halloween.
He just broke out every time to make sure no gays bought his house. All right. That'll do it, Blake, for our double feature.
Yeah, that was fun.
To everybody
Love
in the
watching
chat,
Halloween.
we'll get Blake's Pamela Voorhees video up soon. And is that it, Blake?
That's it.
Let's get out of here.
Doosh.